So this is part 4. Sorry, there was a break. I have a fussy baby. So the pediatric doctor has him. They have him on oxygen. They're assessing him, making sure he's okay because there are some alarming things that they see. Number 1, my son dealt with shoulder dystocia, severe facial bruising. So the reason why when I was pushing and there was no result was because he was stuck, and basically he was just pushing up against my pubic bone, I believe, or something like that. He was pushing up against it, his face was. So anytime I pushed, I was pushing him harder into my bone. So he suffered from the shoulder dystocia and severe facial bruising, and I'll pull up a picture real quick. So this was me holding my son in the hospital, and I'll show you another one. And here's another one. So as you can tell in those photos, he is severely bruised on his face. His whole face is swollen and purple. His shoulders, both of them were swollen and purple. And the first day, like after he was born, was pretty traumatic because he didn't want to nurse. He was in pain. I could tell anytime I would move him or pick him up, he was screaming, crying. He had an enlarged tongue at birth, which initially we thought was from, all the swelling, but it was not. So his latch was very poor, even on a bottle. And in turn, he dealt with colic from the very beginning because of all the air he sucked in. And just overall, it was not a good experience the first day in the hospital. With the labor, I was very traumatized from the labor, but also with now taking care of my newborn who is not having fun either. He's in pain and just not enjoying it. So right after I delivered my son, the doctor talked to me about some of the things that they noticed on him, some of the markers, and basically were telling me to be prepared for a genetic syndrome disorder diagnosis, that they didn't know what it was, but they're kind of suspecting something's up, because his umbilical cord, his placenta, were extremely enlarged. Gotta go to part 5 now.